Hello and welcome to the best of Most Haunted. Now, when we first started filming this series, we were all a little blasé about spending 24 hours in a haunted location. Most of us had never seen a ghost or had a paranormal experience. There's nothing to be scared of, we said. Oh, how wrong we were.
I am petrified. I just want to keep looking at the camera because I don't want to look around anywhere else in case I see something. I cannot last an hour like this. What the hell was that noise? And the wind outside is blowing and it's casting shadows everywhere. Oh God. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit of tickling on the top of my head. Oh God, please. Oh God, that wind outside. It's still tickling on top of my head. I can't stand it anymore. I'm sorry, I've got to go. I can't. I know I'm being a complete wuss. I've got to make it to the door. Carl.
How pathetic. 5 minutes was all I lasted in the most haunted room at the Red Line pub. At Charleville Forest Castle in Ireland, one of our cameramen, Rick, didn't do any better when he went into a dungeon.
Shall we break? Just go to stand in the local ring for a couple of seconds.
I'll tell you what, here we go. We both have to take turns in going and standing through that black void, yeah? And just standing there. You're not letting go of this,
I'm not letting go of that.
Come on.
No, I'm taking it. You will see if it goes up.
The first sign, I will shine it on for you, I promise you.
Hold on. Don't flick it yet. It's pitch black. Something's just tickled my hair.
Wait, in here?
Yeah, something's just tickled my hair. Oh, I don't want to stay in it.
Right, whereabouts was it? Whereabouts were you?
Just walk straight. Oh, God, that's awful. It's very scary.
Atherhampton Hall is classed as one of the most haunted places in England. We certainly had an interesting night, and no one will forget the cot that moved on its own.
In this lovely building, there are 4 ladies, like sisters. They're very close to each other. And 2 of them come here. 2 of them. Not 4, but 2 come in visitation. They talk about meeting, although I don't feel she's connected. The older lady. Quite often, they pass each other by. I just feel as if I'm being drawn by the elder lady to a bedroom.
Right.
And it may be of interest, you know, maybe something will...
Now, you'll sometimes hear Derek referring to Sam. He's a spirit being who gives information to Derek from people who have departed from this world and wish to communicate with the living.
2 of these ladies, they come here. And one of them is one of the ladies that walks the stairs. She walks the passageways. One of these 2 sisters. She does it purposely. The other one stays out of sight, I believe. And William Martin walks here as well. William Martin. In actual fact, Sam says, this really belongs to William.
What belongs to William?
This building.
The house.
The house belongs to him in his heart.
What is that noise? Shh, shh. Oh my God. Fortunately, we did pick up the sound of the cot rocking in the next bedroom, even though it's very quiet, and Andrea actually saw it move on its own.
How is it rocking?
It wasn't doing it fast, it was doing it much more slowly.
Like controls?
Yeah.
Sort of like...
God, I heard that.
Yes.
Sort of show
I heard that. I heard that.
She said it.
It was doing it definitely with quite a lot of
With control, yeah. And that's a heavy cot, so you'd need a lot of physical strength.
We didn't catch it.
Andrea, where she was stood, there was no one else around except for us three, and the camera people in the room, so there can't have been anyone in here. There's nowhere they could have gone. I did hear the noise. We all heard it, didn't we?
I heard it. I've never liked that car. I've always had a really funny feeling
What's the
about
history of it? Do you know at all?
I don't know. I think it's original to this house.
It is. And the one who walks of the daughters, that belongs with her.
At Chillingham Castle, another dungeon was making our producer Carl a little edgy, and he had every reason to be. Watch the white box on the left-hand corner of your screen.
I really can't make out what all this stuff is. I can't actually walk any further into the room because there's so much stuff. Oh, okay. There's not anything that I can certainly see. I'm sure the noise came from here. Oh. What was that? What was that? It sounded like sort of glass breaking or being rapped on. Well, I don't feel too bad in it. There's certain noises. Oh.
One person who wanted to prove to the rest of the crew that she could walk in some haunted woods without losing it was Marcel.
I think I've got a reputation of being quite hysterical, and what I want to do is to stick it out all night, be completely rational and objective, not freak out and prove every one of the crew wrong.
This is where the sighting of the two cavaliers has happened, or the cavalier and the Roundhead fighting on the lawn. This is where it's meant to have occurred.
Remember, there's wildlife out here. I've got to say, I'm back in that... That was the wildlife. Come back with the torch! Nice start, Marcel.
The pheasants taking off from the undergrowth had managed to cause Marcel to lose her sanity yet again. As we walked deeper into the woods, our laughter slowly died away and was replaced by unexpected fear. This wasn't so much fun anymore. Derek had told us there was a book hidden in the loft of the Ostrich Inn that would reveal the truth behind the murders committed here by a landlord called Jarman in the 14th century. Carl went to see if he could find the hidden book.
It's a very old part of the building. The rafters here are... they're next to nothing, as you can see. These are literally just... could be covered. I'm not having any luck with this book, guys. I love it when I get cobwebs on my face in a haunted house. Did somebody just move up here at all? Is someone else moving up here? I just need to know if anyone else has been up here or thrown anything up.
No, no one's come up.
Right.
I went down and that's it. No one else has gone up.
I've just had a major it was like a shuffling sound, like something had been thrown.
Carl's hearing noises upstairs, guys.
Right, hang on.
Carl?
Yeah, can you just shine that torch so I know you're out over there, because it's getting a bit hairy up here. Oh, please be nice. Right, I'm coming down there.
Can you see all right?
Yeah.
What's it up, Ralph?
There was like a shuffling noise. It was really close to me, but that was when you had the torch on. The first noise I heard was like somebody throwing. That's why I asked if anyone had thrown anything up or
No, nobody was
moved.
Nobody
If they'd
near
been
it.
up. It was like somebody just thud.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at the tape because we might actually catch it on there.
might have the
I've
sound
got
on it.
sort of like a small torch. So.
Yeah.
It was only after looking back at the tape did we see an object moving on its own at the bottom centre of the screen, which created one of the noises that Carl heard. But what that object is, we just don't know. We couldn't find the book, and without tearing up the floor and walls, there was no more we could do to find the one piece of evidence that would answer all the questions about Jarman and the murders.
That is very spooky.
During our travels, we've experienced many unexplained phenomena. We've used lots of equipment and experiments to try to capture some kind of ghostly activity. Sometimes we caught absolutely nothing, but on other occasions, the results were baffling. At Derby Jail, the condemned man's cell seemed a good place for Jason to set up a trigger object experiment.
Well, I'm actually doing here, we haven't officially started the investigation yet, Derek hasn't arrived, but just because people are milling around and a few things and feelings have been reported in this cell and the cell next door, I thought I'd set up a trigger object now. So what I'm doing is drawing around the edge of the cross, exactly, so we can tell if it's moved even a few millimetres. If it does move, it will be paranormal. Now, we have had this and other things move in other locations, so we'll have to wait and see. No one's actually been in here for just under an hour, and we've kept the area secure, so I know no one's been inside. We're just going to check to see if the trigger object has moved. Oh, it's moved! It's moved loads! Look, it's moved! Hey! It's moved 7-8 millimetres right out of the line. You can see it's completely moved. No one's been in here. It's been a controlled area as much as we can control it. I would bet my sort of money on this that it won't be on tape because we've already had some odd things happen with the camera in this cell this evening. So I will bet my money that there's nothing on the tape and that it will have happened after the tape finished.
Amazingly, we had caught the cross moving. Unfortunately, the camera was not set wide enough, so we couldn't see all sides of the paper. All we know is that the cell was locked and no one had entered that room. This can only be classed as poltergeist activity. We were all shocked at what we had caught on camera. In Culzean Castle, we put the girls in the haunted bedroom and the boys on the staircase. Which group would catch anything paranormal and which group would come face to face with their fears?
This is the room that's got a lot of activity in it. My heart's thumping, but I'm not scared because you're all with me.
I'm scared.
Are you?
Yeah.
There's nobody there, but it's just the
How do you
idea.
know there's nobody there?
Oh, orbs. There we go. If there's anybody here who wants to make themselves known, can you please make yourself known to us? To show us What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter, Marcel? What's the matter? Calm down, what's the matter?
I saw a light on the picture, I swear. I saw a light on the picture. I swear I saw something, I swear.
It's not... Oh, there! Oh, yes! Did you see it?
Oh my god.
My heart is going.
I'm so scared.
That was so distinct.
There's more of those. Are you still here? If you're still here...
Oh my god.
Did you see that? Oh, wow. Thank you so very much. Oh, thank you. And again, please, more. Can you please show us more?
I bet I've gone cold.
No, you're all right.
Great.
Come on, please. This is brilliant. Thank you so much. No, it was a massive orb. This is fantastic.
The picture of the lady seemed to be the main place where the so-called orbs were being caught on camera. We have no idea what this particular moving light is, and in the absence of any plausible explanation, have we caught for the first time that we know of in television history a spirit trying to show itself on camera?
These things, which are termed orbs simply because of their shape, are only caught in night vision. No, that's a lie. They have been caught, but very rarely in normal camera. They are only caught in places where ghosts have been seen or paranormal events occur. That doesn't mean that they are ghosts. It leads me to think that they will be connected in some way to ghosts.
I quite admire your objectivity, I have to say. And I have to apologise to you just for being so hysterical when I first entered the room.
What's the worst thing that can happen? There's really nothing to be scared of.
Carl, he got scratched.
That was a flash in the corner room.
Where?
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 This is another one.
Where? I saw it. I saw it.
What? Where? Talk to me.
What? Oh my God!
Darling, no,
What?
it's like a sensor.
What sensor?
It's a flashing light on the ceiling, alright, and it's very constant.
Oh, Marcel!
Like a fool, the scariest thing in this room is Marcel jumping.
After we had all heard a baby's cot rocking on its own at Athelhampton Hall, Jason and I caught some odd-looking lights near the same cot.
What if it moved on its own?
I'd be, well, quite excited if it did. I've never actually seen an object move of its own accord. I've heard things moving. I've never actually seen something with my own eyes moving. I've seen it on video. Wow! Now that, did you see the way that flickered as it came out? Because dust just moves erratically. It doesn't move in straight lines. Now those are impressive.
Although we didn't see the cot move, what we did see were these strange flashing lights.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, I've seen what are termed orbs. They're the small round sort of globe type ones. But these ones, these flashing ones, are something new to me. I've never seen that before. Never.
What are orbs anyway?
Orbs are believed to be by psychics and spiritual people part of a ghost manifestation, the beginning stage of a ghost actually taking a human form, an apparition if you like. What we know of them scientifically is that we can't explain them, and that's all we know.
Oh my gosh, look at that! Did you see that?
I did, yeah. The reason that I'm particularly interested in that is because, as we said, we've had activity in that particular area in this room earlier on tonight.
We all heard, or some of us heard, the cot rocking. I heard it rocking, and that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. And then to see those sparkly lights.
They are getting stronger. Whatever this is, it's getting stronger because those two flashes that you saw them, they are much, much brighter than the ones 5 minutes ago. I can't explain them.
Another strange anomaly was caught in this bedroom at Treasure Holt, where the ghost of the crinoline lady is supposed to walk. During our investigation at Levens, this particular room is the only one where these strange lights have been caught on our night vision cameras. Stuart and Sean were unaware of this light earlier on in the investigation, during the séance, and also during David and Vicky's baseline test. All these lights appear at the foot of the same bed, where the three supposed ghosts have been seen here not so long ago. Were they connected? Of all the rooms at Levens Hall, most of the activity had centred in two places: the corridor where Richard Baggett had seen the black shape move towards him, and the Bishop Ken's room where three ghosts were said to have been seen by a female guest. During our 24-hour investigation, most of the unexplained phenomena and fear were also in these two places. Coincidence? Maybe. Jason and Carl were investigating one of the most haunted rooms at the Mermaid Inn.
I've never been that scared. It's never. I mean, even the things that have happened to us on this, Almost Haunted, it's just indescribable. I mean, if I was on my own, I would have left. Oh, what? Can I show you something on this?
Yeah, I'll keep recording you.
Do keep recording. Wow.
That was weird, different, wasn't it? Sort of changed shape.
That is a that's
Didn't that
was,
change shape?
Yeah, that
Am
was
I imagining
nice.
it?
No.
Yeah, it did.
Yes. Where are you going?
I'm just going to try to get a better shot of here. Yeah, I just got it again, Carl.
Same thing.
No, different. How do you feel, Carl?
I'm starting to get scared again. In a way, I'm glad because I thought I thought it had gone because I was feeling all right, but now I'm starting to feel scared again after seeing that.
There was one particular room at the Red Lion pub that even staff members were nervous of, and it certainly left its mark on Carl.
I just went into the room where we were, the private room. I went to take the camera down. I thought, no, I'll actually take the plug out first. And I leant down to pull the plug, and literally just as I pulled the plug out, I just this sharp pain in the back of my neck.
Right from the word go, I mean, that area up there, the hallway, the 2 bedrooms and what have you, they were, at the beginning, when we first walked in, very active.
I think it's important to remember that there's very little evidence of ghosts hurting people physically, but it isn't unknown.
But this feels like to me as if there's been a little bit of diva activity.
Well, divas, as you're calling them, is elemental ghost, which is a ghost that's never allegedly lived as a human being. It's created by negative situations, murders, unpleasant thoughts, and it just sort of creates a feeling of negativity, and that takes on an intelligence. That's the theory.
None of us will ever understand why Carl got those scratches on his neck, and I don't think he'll ever forget that experience at the Red Lion. I'll leave you now with a clip involving one presenter, a DV camera, and a haunted corridor. Sleep tight.
Oh, is it the same room? It's the same room. I can't find a torch thing.